But they had to stop the game, dog, because Caitlin Clark fouled Angel Reese to smithereens. I mean, she hit her so hard, bruh. She looked like Sonic when Sonic had all the coins.
Over the course of the next 43 games, this team is going to get better. You aren't going to have many games where you'll only get 7 points out of DeWanna Bonner, right? And so it's just exciting to see where this team started and how a year later it has truly evolved.
It's a tough one. It is a really, really tough one because Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are in fact one of the tougher teams to game plan for. They really are. And in this game,
this was the WNBA's version of Mayweather versus McGregor, a grudge match built on years of viral moments, side eyes, and scoreboard receipts. Remember the hand wave? The ring taunt?
Pull up three. You bet.
Yeah, that energy never left. It just evolved.
It was just a good play on the basketball. I'm not sure what the refs saw to upgrade it, and that's up to their discretion after watching the initial whatever happened during the play and then whatever happened after.
Your perspective, just what you saw on that play, how you interpreted what happened.
Basketball play, refs got it right.
You got the flagrant, Aaliyah, you got a technical. What kind of happened there?
Amy got the tech?
It was about who gets to be loved in this league. Who's the media darling? Who's labelled confident versus classless? So while the world watched a tip-off, what they really witnessed was a reckoning, and if you think it peaked here, buckle up. Timeline. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese didn't just dominate college hoops, they owned the internet. Clark, with logo threes and media love so thick it could be bottled. Reese, with her crown, her clapbacks, and a presence that said, "I'm not here to be polite." Their NCAA Finals showdown? That wasn't just a game. It was a cultural moment. A collision of style, race, and respect. Clark hit the "you can't see me." Reese clapped back with the ring finger. And America took sides fast. Reddit threads spiraled. Memes flew. And press conferences gave us more drama than a Bravo reunion. Caitlin, calm and clinical. Angel, ice cold and unapologetic. The media tried to paint one as heroic, the other as hostile. But Gen Z saw the truth. This wasn't good. Girl versus villain. This was two queens in a sport that's finally ready to crown both. Their rivalry, it's not personal, it's historical. And deep down, we all knew. They were never meant to coexist. They were meant to clash. Caitlin Clark came to cook, and Angel Reese felt it. From the opening tip, Clark wasn't just hooping. She was conducting a look down 12 points, 5 assists, and a highlight reel that had ESPN foaming. She looked like she was playing chess while Chicago was stuck playing Uno. Every possession felt personal, like she came to silence every doubter, every hot take, every "she's not built for the league's" tweet. And yet, Angel Reese wasn't folding. While the sky scrambled to find rhythm, Angel was in the trenches, diving for boards, bodying in the paint, barking out rotations. She wasn't just defending the rim, she was defending her legacy. But as the score gap stretched, the energy shifted. The crowd got louder, the stakes got heavier. You could feel it. The rivalry was about to go from simmer to scorching. Because Clark wasn't just balling, she was flexing on live TV, and Angel was too proud to let that slide without a response. Something was coming. You could feel it in the air. Caitlin Clark wasn't just locked in. She was on a mission. By halftime, she had 12 points, 5 assists, and more command than a veteran point guard in a playoff run. Step backs from the logo? Splash. No-look lasers in transition. Threaded. She wasn't just hooping. She was flexing on live TV. It felt surgical, like she was pulling strings while the sky was stuck reacting 2 steps late. Presence. Still, the score gap was stretching. Momentum was tipping. And you could say it wasn't just basketball anymore. It was a full-blown internet war. The moment Clark hit the floor and Reese stood over her, boom. The timeline exploded. Memes flew. Aim. CDS Sports Podcast said, Clark's a killer. If you can't take the heat, get off the hardwood. Ben Daniel fired back. Suddenly, this wasn't about one foul. It was about who gets to play fierce without being labeled a villain. You had Team Caitlin repping discipline and dagger threes. Then, Team Angel riding with the hustle, the heart, and the heat. Fans weren't arguing basketball. They were defending identity. The rivalry? It stopped being just personal. It got political, generational, cultural. One Reddit user said it best. That wasn't a foul. That was a referendum. And like every great sports rivalry, nobody's walking away from this one clean. Caitlin Clark dropped a stat line so clean it could have been framed. 20 points, 10 assists, 10 boards, 4 blocks. A triple-double masterpiece in just her 6th WNBA game. Add in Aaliyah Boston, dominating the paint, and the Fever walked away with a 35-point blowout. Their second largest win ever. On paper, a massacre. But is the box score the full story? Not even close. Angel Reese didn't fold. She didn't disappear. She stood tall in the fire, played with grit, and made sure everyone felt her presence. And while the sky looked stunned, Angel walked off knowing exactly what she did. She made this game unforgettable. Because Clark may have won the scoreboard. But Reese? She won the discourse. She lit up the internet, sparked every podcast mic, and turned a regular season L into a cultural moment. This wasn't just about who's. Sometimes losing the game means winning the moment. So, who really won? Depends on what you value more. Stats or sentiment. Let's be real. Good girls don't go viral. Angel Reese is loud, proud, and unapologetically herself. Caitlin Clark is clinical, cocky, and built for clutch. Alone, they're stars. Together, they're ratings gold. This game didn't just light up the scoreboard. It exposed what the WNBA really needs. Not just talent, but storylines. Not just highlights, but heat. The league didn't script this, but they needed it. Because when Clark and Reese collide, the numbers go crazy. TikTok, the old idea of playing nice, staying quiet, and letting your game speak for itself? That era's done. Just ask legends like Cheryl Swoops and Lisa Leslie. Even they've said this new wave is different. It's not about fitting in. It's about standing out. So if you're wondering why this game broke the internet, it's simple. Clark and Reese aren't just athletes. They're walking narratives, and in a league that's finally getting the spotlight it deserves. Characters like this aren't optional. They're essential. Mark your calendars. Because this wasn't a one-time fight. This is a season-long saga. And trust, neither of these two are backing down, will. Caitlin clapped back with another triple-double and a smirk that says, "Try me again." Will Angel silence a sold-out arena and hit him with a crown wave on the way out? Will the league finally lean into the drama, or try to clean it up for corporate comfort? Because here's the truth. This rivalry isn't just surviving. It's thriving. Every bump, every stare down, every headline is fuel. The fans are watching, the cameras are ready, and the internet already drafted their hot takes. This isn't just competition, it's content. And content wins in 2025. So yeah, circle those dates in bold, because the next time these two meet, it won't just be about the scoreboard. It'll be about pride, power, and the receipts that never expire. In a league still fighting for headlines, this rivalry didn't just make noise, it set the whole stage on fire. 2 women. 2 mindsets. 1 battlefield. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese aren't just hoopers. They're culture in motion. Opposites on the court, reflections off of it. One wields precision like a weapon. The other? Pure emotion, raw and unfiltered. And when those two collide, it's not just a game. It's a moment. A movement. This wasn't about a flagrant foul or a stare down. This was about everything the WNBA's been waiting for. drama, tension, storylines that make people care. Because you can debate the play. You can argue the call, but what you can't deny is that now people are watching. Say what you want about the fouls, the flash, or the fire. But one thing is clear. The WNBA just became must-watch. Slow-mo Clark on the floor. Reese towering. Over. Crowd frozen in time. Soft echo, fading, and they'll meet again.